Hi everybody, the original window shaman here. I'm going to show you what I carry on my holster, basic window cleaning tools. I don't carry anything fancy. I don't believe in fancy. I use the best tools I know of, and I keep them sharp. And so number one, I carry a long squeegee, and you can see on this door, that's about how long it is. And if you look this way, it's about that long. I carry a medium squeegee. You can see on the door, it's about that long. I carry a small squeegee. You can see on the door, it's about that long. The way to hold your squeegee is like that. See how it ergonomically aligns with your arm. So then you want it to ergonomically align with your arm every time, no matter where you're putting it. Okay, so that's the squeegees. On my left hip, I carry my strip washer. I carry that in a strip washer bucket. So now, let me show you this on the window. Okay, so with my left hand, I'm controlling the strip washer. With my right hand, I'm controlling all the tools. So this gives me two hands. In softball, we always say, use both hands. The reason is because you got two eyes, and your right eye is working with your left hand, and your left eye is working with your right hand. And if you're using one hand, your eyes don't have the proper depth of field. So what you want to do is wet the window with your left hand. That's the basic stroke. And squeegee the window with your right hand. And I always cut everything in before I squeegee. So you can start down here, you can start here, you can start here, you can start anywhere. I knew one guy who did it like this. Okay, you can do it like that. Now the key to choosing the squeegee for this window is ease of movement. This obviously doesn't have much movement room here. I can clean the window with this squeegee. I'm not afraid to do that. In fact, I had one guy that worked for me, Ty. He had one squeegee. He used that for everything, and he never changed the rubber. Okay, so you can see how much easier this is going to turn in this space than this one. See that? And this one's too small, right? You're going to be doing a lot of work. You can do the work with that. If it comes down to it, you can do it like that. Okay, so number one, you want to mop the window. And if there's anything out here, you want to clean that too. And you can do that with a mop. And the way I say I'm selling it to my customers is I clean all the windows, doors, and mirrors inside and out. And this is a door. If it didn't have a window in it, I probably wouldn't mess with it. Okay, so here we are. Learn to mop with your right hand, learn to mop with your left hand. This is the basic squeegee stroke, is this mopping. All of my employees, I would have them mop, and then I'd do the squeegeeing while they watched. And that's the way I trained most of my guys. So the way I'm going to start right here is like that. See how nicely that cuts that in? And then I'm following that up, and I come back across and cut that back in. So now there's no drips coming down. I've solved that problem. So then now I've got half of a window. What am I going to do? So I come up over that, and I begin going down again. And you can see what I'm doing is I'm running along the line here. I'm going back over here and I'm running down the line. Then I'm coming back over here and I'm running down the line. So that's the key to doing the fan. It's not about what's in here, it's about going over there and doing that, going over there and doing that. Okay, so now let's say you get down to the bottom of the window and you've only got that much to do. So then you grab the little squeegee. You come up over the top of that. Pull it right off to the side. Then with your towel, if there's nothing on the window, no reason to touch the window. Never touch the window again. I mean, after you've cleaned. If you see a spot up here, oh, I've got to get that spot, you got to clean the window again. Because there's no way to get that cloud off the glass. So let's try it with this little squeegee. Wow, that was even left-handed. So it can be done. So now, let's say you're in the middle of your job and you're working like crazy and think, do you want to run back to the car? No, I'll make this work. I'll get this one done, get this window done with that little squeegee. I can make it work, right? So it gives you an option. Speed requires options. Using your left hand requires mental concentration. Otherwise, your right hand is doing all the work and you're not going to make any speed. If that left hand is already on the window, right hand is already getting ready to work. You can see where your speed is. So then I always clean up my mess. If I've got water running down the door, I make sure and wipe that off. If I've got water on the sills, I make sure and clean that up. I don't leave a mess behind. No drips left behind. Good luck.